If you watched the previous video, you will know that I mentioned that I have good weeks and bad weeks. About a month ago, I had a really good week. So what do I mean by a good week? Basically, I could focus. I could have a laser focus. And I was excited to get up in the morning, learn things, try new things. So I made a software renderer type thing. Like this. Beautiful. So right now I'm drawing two triangles. One of them is red. I'm gonna show you why in a little bit. But you can see that when I approach it, it turns into two triangles. And you're probably thinking, huh? I'm gonna get more into that in a little bit. But yeah, this is it. We have a perspective projection. We can submit triangles to render. We have some basic texture mapping. And the reason why I decided to make this project was, again, I wanted to learn math. And as an extra challenge, I decided to not make any helper functions with the math that I'm learning. So whenever I need to do like a cross product or dot product, I painstakingly write it all out like this, which I think was very good for memorization and to get like a deeper understanding of what I'm doing. So yeah, triangles are rendered with the using the barycentric coordinates question. I don't know what the term is called. I just know the term barycentric. Basically, by using a bunch of cross products, we can determine if we're facing the triangle, if it's facing away from us, where inside the triangle we are, and that makes it so we can apply colors, textures, and stuff like that. Yeah, I also got some practice on making on bit shifting and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So the format of the texture that we're drawing to is I think it's ARGB 8888. I think it's this. So we have 1 byte for each color. Now, my favorite part of this is this. So I'm gonna show you what happens if we don't have depth testing enabled, and we also disable the frustum calling. You will see, well, first of all, we have no depth, but if I approach this, the moment the vertex is behind the camera, you see it breaks. And if I keep walking forwards, you're gonna see it's coming back onto the screen. Even though I'm walking forwards, the geometry flips, and then basically we can see behind our head, I guess you can say. But if I enable this again, it's all working like we expected to. Now this part here, what is this? I made a little drawing here to kind of show what's happening. So basically, if we have a triangle like this, and one of the vertices is behind the camera, then we need to find these points. And using these points, we need to generate two new triangles that we can use. So that was really interesting. It was a cool challenge. So this is one case where one vertex is outside, but we also have this case here where we have two vertices on the outside. And in this case, we only have two. Oops. So in this case, we need to find these 2 points and basically just shorten these edges, and we have a new triangle. So that's, I don't know, I like that. That was really cool to see. Yeah, I haven't touched this for like a month though, because after I had this good week, my brain kind of crashed again. I think it went into a bit of an overdrive. I got so excited being able to do stuff again, but it lasted for about a week, and then I kind of crashed again. I'm hoping that it's just progress spiked. It went down again, but it will like keep spiking and keep building up. That's what I'm hoping, at least. If you asked me like a couple of weeks ago, I could explain every single piece of math that I use, even every single piece of the perspective projection, all of it. But I'm kind of losing it right now because I haven't looked at it for a couple of weeks. So I need to get back to it. But the problem was I didn't really know where to go from here. So I'm working on another project that will use this as a renderer. So when I have that one going, I will be able to revive this project and use it again. because it's kind of difficult for me to just work on things, add features, but I don't have anything to use it with. Next time I'm going to show you what that project is, probably. It's probably one of my favorite projects ever so far. But yeah, now you can go.